A very superior good afternoon to all my future chartered accountants. I hope you all are doing well. Yes, yes, sir. Okay. Kindly requesting every charter to please turn on your videos. And let's continue, people, our journey, people, for the very important one as well as the interesting concept, my dear chartered. Are you ready for the same? Yes, sir. Now, people, in our last class, we had at most finished maximum flow charts. I would like to say that yesterday I was facing some technical glitch, and because of which I was unable, people, to present the solutions today. But yes, I promise that tomorrow you will find it out the solution for each and every question. Okay? Yes, sir. Now, today, people, we are going to see one more question. That question is very important, and I expect my all the dear chartered accountants to keep their eyes open, ears open, and listen to the concept very carefully. Can I expect from my all dear chartered say yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. A question is very simple. It says that draw the flow chart to calculate sum of first 100 odd numbers. Now, very important one in the question, they had clearly mentioned that they want what? 100 odd numbers, and that too from the first. Now, which one is the first odd number, people, do we have whenever we start with the numbers? Sir, it's one only, sir. One, it's odd number. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So we need to start with what? Sir, we need to start with one. And then, sir, we need to do this calculation, sir, till we reaches to the 100th odd number. 100th odd number, okay? Yes. Agree? Agree. Now, my dear chartered accountants, my dear intelligent chartered accountants, we basically have the people two methods to solve this entire concept. I'll teach you both the methods, but again, I would like to say, expecting one thing from my dear charters, that they will keep responding during the lecture time. Okay, charters? Yes, sir. Anytime, sir. Okay. So, with the full of energy and with the full of people, new skills to learn, let's begin our journey. This is that. Yes, with this people, a very simple thing. Institute is saying try to calculate the odd number of first sum of first 100 odd numbers. Okay. Yes, sir. So people will continue our journey. Yes, sir. We'll start our journey with what? Sir, start only. After start, my dear chartered, sir, we will have CAWL, clear all working location. Agree? Yes, sir. Sir, they had asked for the odd numbers to be calculated. Yes or no? Yes, sir. We'll take input. Yes, sir. We'll take input. In input, people, I will write it on what? Sir, odd. Correct my age adults. After odd people, do I require to define the value of odd? Yes or no? Yes, sir. What is the value of first odd number? Sir, 1. Yes or no, chartered? Yes, sir. Whenever chartered, we want sum of something. So what we always used to do? Sir, whenever we want sum of something, na sir, in last question, in last answer only, last two questions, sir, you gave us the formula called as sum is equals to sum plus odd. Yes or no? Yes, sir. This formula was already given by me. Yes, sir. And this formula, people, you need to write it down. Agree? Yes, sir. Till people, which odd number we want these things to be calculated? Sir, till the 100th odd number. Now, what would be the 100th odd number if we start from the 1? Sir, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, sir. Okay. So, sir, we know, sir. Whenever we want the any positions odd number, then we'll do only one thing, sir. Divide, multiply by 2. Yes, yeah, no. That is 200. 100 odd numbers you want. Multiply by 2. 200 minus 1. So, we'll get this, sir. 100th odd number would be 199. Yes, yeah, no, chartered. Yes, sir. Okay. Say this. So, I just need to ask here only one thing. Is odd is equal to 199? Question mark. So, my dear child, answer is yes. Then, sir, Print. Print sum. Yes, sir. Finally, started stop. Understood? Yes, sir. Sir. Oh, sir. Tell me, sir, if this would be no, then what we need to do? Started. If this would be no, then we just need to add only one value. Sir, can you please tell us which value? Yes, started. Odd is equals to odd plus 2. Agree? Yes, sir. And connecting here. Agree? Yes. See how the question will work. I'll show you the people output also. Should I? Yes, sir. Start. Sir started. CAWL. Yes, sir. Odd is equals to. Sir, odd is equals to. You said 1. Agree? Yes. Is anything is defined in the sum? No, sir. So sum would be 0 by default. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. But when odd will come here, what is the sum value? Sir, sum is 0. Odd value is 1. So now new sum becomes what? Sir, new sum becomes 1. Yes or no? Yes, sir. It will ask, is 1 is equal to 199? No, sir. So add 1 with 2 value. So now what becomes 3, sir. So odd value got converted to 3. Previous sum, my dear started was 1. Yes, sir. New odd value you got is what? 3. Yes, or no? So the next sum will be, sir, 4. Agree? Understood, my dear chartered? Array response, re people response. Again, people, the most simplest way of doing this question, once again, I'm telling you. A second simplest way, okay? Yes, sir. Concentrate, we started. Stop doing everything. First concentrate, first learn this. We are going to start with start. Start. Yes, sir. After start chartered, CAWL. There. CAWL. Agree? Yes, sir. Chartered, do you remember we used to define the numbers? Yes, sir. So let me define the number n is equals to 1. Okay? Yes, sir. Further charted, here we'll take input. Yes, sir. What will be the input, my dear child? Tell me. Sir, what is equals to 1? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, but first we'll take input people and then we'll define the value, okay? Yes, sir. So first, input odd, defining the value people, odd is equals to 1. Yes, sir. Further, my dear child, sir, same formula. Yes, sum is equals to sum plus odd. Understood? Yes, sir. After these people, we want n to be reached to which number? Sir, 100. So write it down. If n is equals to 100, question mark. Suppose if the answer is yes, then sir, print sum. Process must get stopped, sir. Now remember one more thing I charted. Yes, sir. Suppose if this is no, Then we need to raise the two values, okay? Yes, sir. The first value, people, which we will raise is n is equals to n plus 1. Yes, sir. That we are always doing. Second value, people, which we need to increase is of odd value. That is, odd is equals to odd plus 2. And this will be chartered get connected here. Agree? Yes, sir. Now both the methods are there, and index would be a very common index, my dear chartered, only and only of CAWL, clear all working location. Okay, chartered. Please draw this both the solution for yourself very fast, very quick, chartered. In the first case, chartered, I directly gone for the odd number to be taken to the 199. And in second case, my dear chartered, we had gone through the different way that reaches to 100 number. Okay. Both would be acceptable. Both are accurate method. For both people, we are having index as common CAWL. Or you can select any one of your choice method. Please do it very fast so that the next most important question will sort it out. This is your people already solved example number 1. Done all my dear students, everyone? You sir? Okay. Should we proceed, my dear chartered? Say yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Still anyone writing, people? If anyone is writing, please raise the hand. At least I can understand that you are writing. Okay. We are waiting for a minute or two, people. Let all the people should complete it. Done all my dear charters. Yo. Okay. So with this, people, a very simple note. We are moving ahead to the next concept. Please concentrate. Okay. Yes, sir. This type of people output they are drawn. Okay. We had tried to make it very simple. Yes, sir. Moving to the next one, people. In the question example number 3. Now, please remember, people, that example number 3, it's again a very simple question. But yes, In one single statement, they had changed the entire mood of the question directly for the 8 marks question. So I request everyone to please listen to the question very carefully. Okay? Yes, sir. A bank has 500 employees. Tell me, people, finite loop or infinite loop chartered? Sir, finite loop. This process is required. We get it done only and only, sir, for 500 employees. And after this process will be terminated. Okay, sir. The salary which we are paying to people, okay, each employee is a sum of, is a total of basic pay. Yes, sir. Now variable they had already defined. It's basic pay for BP. Second one, dearness allowance, they had defined DA. And third one, people for house rental allowance, they had defined HRA. When variable is already defined in the question, my dear child, will use the same variable, say yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. For people computing HRA, bank has classified their employees into 3 categories. It means how many types of employees we have? Sir, 3 types. Do I need to ask this to my employees whether you are type A, type B, or type C? Yes, sir. Okay. The HRA people for each class is computed at the rate of 30% for A, 20% for category B, and 10% for category C. And yes, sir. Of the basic pay, okay, the DA is computed at the flat rate of 60% of the basic pay. Okay, DNS allowance will be given what, my dear chartered? Sir, DA would be the 60% of basic pay. So we'll get input as what? 2 things. Number one, basic salary. Yes, sir. And second one, sir, their class, whether A class, B class, or C class people are there. Draw the flowchart, people. If it is given till year now, it would be a 4 marks question. But determine the percentage of employees. They had not asked the number of employees. Huh? They had asked percentage of employees. Okay. Falling under each of the following salary slabs. Now see their salary slabs, people. Very interesting. Huh? Above 30,000, first category. Above 15,000, second category. Above 8,000, third category. And less than 8,000, fourth category. Understood? Yes, sir. Now, on the basis of this people, we need to draw a flowchart. Can we, people? Yes, sir. See the solution, people, which institute has done. A very simple. Even if you want to try, you can do that. Start. Yes, sir. CWL. Yes, sir. 500 employees to count. Thereby, I is equals to 1, P is equals to 1. Anything would be okay? Yes, sir. What will take it, people? Read. Sir, basic and class. Yes, sir. If class A employees is there, can I say that his HR would be 30% of his basic? Yes, sir. If it is class B, then sir 20%. And if not A and if not B, it means sir C, his HR would be 10%. Yes, sir. Dearness allowance would be applicable to everyone. Yes, sir. That will be at what rate, my dear children? Sir, at the rate of 60% flat on basics. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Our salary would be calculation of what, my dear children? Sir, our salary would be calculation of dearness allowances, basic salary, and HRA. Yes or no, my dear children? Yes, sir. If salary, my dear children, is less than 8,000, okay, less than or equals to 8,000, then what we used to do? Sum is equals to sum plus 1. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Here we are going to people say category 1, category 2, category 3, and category 4 because we need to calculate 4 types of category. Number one who is getting the salary people above 30,000. Second one who is getting above 15,000. Third above getting 8,000. And fourth getting less than 8,000. Yes or no, students? Yes, sir. So we had asked, is your salary less than or equal to 8,000? He said yes. We had not defined anything value of C1. Yes, sir. So C1 is 0. Yes, sir. Plus 1. So now C1 value will be, sir, 1. Understood? Yes, sir. Same way for C2, same way for C3 and C4. Understood? Yes, sir. For each and every category, sir, they are given and they are utilized separate counting. First, we will count the number of employees. We'll ask people, is employees 500? Is I equals to 500? They said yes. Then what we need to count? Sir, percentage of employees. Now, what is the formula, people? What is the common formula, my dear chartered? For calculating percentage. Sir, whatever the variable is there, multiply by 100, divide by the total variables. Yes, you know. Yes, sir. Agree. 100%. So by this way, people will be able to calculate the percentage of P1, P2, P3, and P4 of C1, C2, C3, and C4 category. Understood? Yes, sir. Finally, sir, print P1, P2, P3, P4. Please, my dear child, remember you do not require to ask its transaction last because already 500 has been asked in earlier question, earlier part only. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Hey, chartered, are you there with me now? Yes, sir. Had you understood this entire question, people? If I just put my dear chartered only question in front of you, would you like to do the solution once again very fast, very quickly, please? Yes. People, giving you next 6 minutes in your hand, my dear chartered. Everyone, please show your talent and start drawing this flow chart very fast, very quick. Come on. Everyone practice it, people, in a perfect way. Please don't try to look towards the solution, even if you have the books then. On the screen, just look towards the question and try. People just feel that this question is there in your ICA exams. Done, chartered.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I got a doubt in the answer, sir. Like
Tell me.
when you showed the answer, uh, I saw that few symbols, few variables like C1, C2 was there. What does that mean, sir?
That is the simple option we had used to do the count if function.
Sir, did
That
not.
is whether if it is a customer one, then C1 is equals to, it will take C1 plus 1, means 0 plus 1.
Okay, okay. To count the number of employees in that category, that
Yes,
is given.
yes.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. Done, all my dear charters. Array, yes, yeah, no charters.
Sir, in this question, how do I determine if it's input or read, sir? Because they haven't given anything about what has been inputted in the system.
That is the reason
So
you
how
can
do
take
I?
any of them.
Oh, okay.
Presuming
Makes sense.
that a bank has a 500 employees, means database is already with the bank and we are calculating. Thereby, they had presumption with that they had taken read.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Done, all my dear charters now. Array, charters done. Yes, sir. Match with the solution very fast, people. Whether it is matching with the solution or not, just check it out very fast, very quick, please. Basics and class. HRA properly calculated. Yes, sir. DA properly calculated. Yes, sir. Had you done till here, people chartered everyone? Are you sure? Yes, sir. Got the correct answer done? Yes, sir. Now, moving ahead to the next one, my dear chartered, please concentrate. Are you ready for the same? Yes, sir. Check it out once again. Done, charters? Okay. Now, moving ahead to a very important one question, people. Today we are going to see a lot of theory questions, which are very, very, very important from the examination point of view. And I expect that all my dear chartered today will give their 100% attention to the topic so that the topic could be completed in the most effective and efficient manner. Are you ready for the same, my dear chartered? Say yes or no? Yes, sir. Now, starting with the concept paper, which is clearly mentioning the one small requirement that explain the term controlled. Had you ever heard people this word controlled? Yes, sir. Okay. In chapter number one, also people, This definition was there, is there actually. Chapter 2 is also having the same definition. So in multiple places, people, you will find it out this thing. Okay. Yes, sir. Now the question comes very simple in front of us eyes people, that what do you mean by control? So refer. Controls are chartered policies. That is what, sir, it refers to rules and regulations. Policy refers to what, my dear chartered? Rules and regulations. Procedure refers to way of doing activity. Way of doing activity. Okay, chartered? Yes, sir. Practices refers to, my dear chartered, follow of rules and regulations and procedure. Understood? Yes, sir. So we are referring which definition, my dear chartered? Sir, we are referring the definition of control. Control includes how many things? Sir, three things. Policy, procedure, practices, sir, and also organizational structure. Just 1 minute, chartered. Just 1 second, please. Yes, my dear charters. Now please concentrate. Controls. What do you mean by controls? In each and every organization, people, there is definitely risk exists. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. In each and every organization, some way or another way, risk always privileged. In order to people reduce the impact of risk, in order to what, my dear chartered, reducing the impact of risk, we need to implement certain controls. So what do you mean by the controls? Sir, controls are nothing but they refer to policy, procedure, practices, or sir, even organizational structure. Organizational structure means sir, top level, middle level, lower level. All these things are required to be set properly. Say yes or no? Yes, sir. So controls are, my dear chartered, nothing but the policy, procedure, practices, and organizational structures that are designed. Why we have designed this thing? Sir, if there is a control is there in the organization, sir, then organization will definitely, sir, will be relaxed with the one end that certain risk will not strike. Understood? Yes, sir. And thereby, sir, to get it prevented from the certain types of risk affecting the company, we need to apply what, my dear chartered, sir, controls. So controls are policy, procedures, practices, and organizational structures that are designed to provide what, my dear chartered? Sir, reasonable assurance. What it should provide, my dear chartered? Reasonable assurance. We could never ever, people, my dear chartered, remember, we could never ever be able to eliminate the risk. Risk can never be eliminated, but only with the help of proper controls, my dear chartered, we could minimize. We could minimize the impact of risk. Are you getting my point of view? Yes, sir. And thus, it helps the business organization to achieve the objectives. Agree? Yes, sir. Can you please repeat the definition of controls, my dear chartered, with me? Yes, sir. Please repeat. Sir, controls are policy, procedure, practices, and organizational structure that are designed to provide reasonable assurance. At least we are relaxed. Most controls are there. Particular risk will not strike against the company, or even if the risk affect the company is already having some preventive measures by which we would be able to minimize the impact of such risk. So once again, please all my dear chartered, revise the definition with me or with all energy people. Sir, controls are policy, procedure, practices, and organizational structures that are designed with an intention to what? Sir, providing reasonable assurance that your business objectives will be achieved. An undesired event with what? Sir, something which we don't want. What you don't want, my dear chartered? Sir, risk we don't want. So such risk will be first prevented, sir. Second, sir, detected. And third one, my dear chartered, sir, corrected. Understood? Yes, sir. That is nothing but the controls. My dear chartered, I want to ask you a very simple question. Tell me, if this is my IT professional room, okay, here a lot of data is stored. Do you think the proper fire extinguisher must be there? Yes, sir. Do you think so people that door locks must be provided with biometrics? Yes, sir. Do you think so proper CCTV camera must be installed? Yes, sir. All these things are nothing but what? Sir, all these things are the controls by which a particular risk could be, sir, minimized to a great extent. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. My dear charters, please tell me one thing. When we say that standards on auditing 315, it discusses and it talks about what? Sir, it discusses and talks about the internal controls. My dear chartered, what do you mean by internal controls? Sir, internal controls is consist of two most important things. Okay? Yes, sir. One is chartered internal check. Now, what do you mean by internal check? Sir, where the work of a junior is immediately supervised and reviewed by the senior, then that's called as internal check. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Further, my dear charters, second thing we are having, it's called as internal audit. What it calls, my dear charters? Internal audit. Audit which is conducted under section people 138 of Companies Act 2013. Understood? Yes, sir. So what will happen in case of internal audit? My dear chartered, manager will be appointed one person and he will do the audit of entire system. He will verify the entire system. He will see that each and everything is perfect or not. And this both the people, internal check and internal audit people, they will report to board of directors. Understood? Yes, sir. My question to all my dear chartered is very simple. Tell me, people, if I have a strong internal check, where the work of a junior is immediately and accurately reviewed by senior. And secondly, there is one person is appointed in the organization as an internal auditor to look after each and every requirement of the company. Tell me, in such scenario, people, can I say that my controls are extremely effective? Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Will it reduce the risk? Yes, sir. Will it reduce the chances of frauds? Yes, sir. Will also people reduce the chances of unauthorized access? Yes, sir. Will it provide me accurate data? Yes, sir. Accurate data will be there. So all these things, people, is nothing but the benefit of what? Sir, internal control. And internal controls are defined under under standards on auditing. Under standards on auditing people, 315. Understood? Yes, sir. Are you conceptually clear, people? 100%. People, if my internal controls are working fantastically, will it reduces the errors and fraud? Yes, sir. Will it allow me chartered to prepare my books of accounts on timely manner? Yes, sir. Will it keep my all assets to be protected all the time? Yes, sir. Will chartered this also help me to maintain the highest level of security system? Yes, sir. So all these benefits, my dear charters, is purely coming because of what? Sir, all these benefits are coming only because of the one most important thing, sir, that is having superior and high quality of internal controls. Understood? Yes, sir. Say this. This internal control that comes is going to be people repetitively there in this chapter. So please listen to me very carefully. And if you're not understanding anything, then please ask me. Okay? Yes, sir. Standards on auditing 315 defines the system of internal control. Yes, sir. As the plan of the enterprise and all the methods and procedures which is adopted by the management of an entity. Okay. Yes, sir. To assist in achieving the management objectives. So we are making such plan, people, by which organization and entity will achieve its objective. Yes, sir. Management will also be able to achieve their objectives. Yes, sir. As far as practicable, the orderly and efficient conduct of business. With the controls, people, there will be nothing called as mismatch of data. And there is nothing called as people, anyone doing the business with their own choice. Everyone is strictly following the rules and regulations, which is actually acceptable also. And most important, people, they are adoptable also. Further started, include adherence. What is adherence? To follow. To follow. Follow the management policy. Yes, sir. It also ensures the safeguarding of all the assets. Yes, sir. It also ensures prevention and detection of errors and fraud, my dear chartered. Yes, sir. Accuracy and completeness of accounting record. Yes, sir. And when, sir, books of accounts are there, records are accurate, timely available, sir, it will also help us to prepare our books of accounts so easily and accurately. Yes, or no, my dear charters, please tell me. Agree with me, say yes or no. Yes, sir. What is the method of saying yes, my dear chartered? Like this, sir. I request all my chartered to please refer this paragraph one more time, people. Refer it once more, people. Very fast, very quick. Done all my dear charters? Yes, sir. SA full form is standards on auditing. SA refers to what, my dear chartered? Standards on auditing. Done? Yes, sir. Moving ahead to the next one, people. See this. People, when one can say that in our organization, we are working with the best internal controls. If anyone wants to give this statement that we are working and internal controls are well designed and properly operated in my company, well, you can say that. Sir, first and foremost thing, sir, we want that all the transactions must be authorized, sir. For everything, sir. See this here. I just would like to give you a very simple example, my dear Chatter. Whenever you are at home and if you want to do anything, people, are you taking the permission from your parents? Yes, yes. Yes, sir. Whether it is anything general activities to be done or a special activities to be done, are you taking always the permission from your parents? Yes, sir. And taking the permission from the parents for each and every general activity, can I say that your parents is having good control on you? Yes, sir. Same way, my dear charters, in an organization, when you people are doing any transaction, it requires to be get it authorized people, and you are conducting all the activity as per the management. Will this give people a one way of relief that yes, every transaction is done accurately? Yes, sir. So first one, people, when all the transactions are executed in accordance with the general and specific authorization, you can always say that yes, controls are working as designed. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. People, we had already completed the one concept called as risk and controls. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. In risk and control, people, we had learned that transactions are not recorded in the system. Transactions are recorded with the wrong amount. Transactions are recorded in the wrong period. Transactions are recorded in the wrong method. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Tell me, people, if this thing happens, then do you have proper internal controls at place? No, sir, not at all, sir. But, sir, can you give us the solution for this? Yes, my dear chartered. And what is the solutions? Let all the transactions should be recorded accurately, should be recorded in an appropriate period, should be recorded with the accurate amount, and make sure that this transaction gets properly verified also. Do you agree with me? Yes. In my organization, people, if all transactions are checked thoroughly, properly verified by the managers, and then only it is approved, people, tell me my internal controls are working fantastically. Yes, yes or no? Sir, yes. This class and response, these two things are having exactly opposite relation with each other. Morning that is so energetic that I can see the people are dancing in my classroom. And here I need to say that please people do something to entertain yourself. See this. All transactions are properly or promptly recorded in the correct amount in the appropriate account in a proper accounting period during which it was executed. Understood? Yes, sir. Number three, people, all assets are properly safeguarded. No unauthorized access would be there. Understood? Yes, sir. And fourth one, people, we are constantly, my dear chartered, Constantly we are comparing our current assets with our future assets, or we can compare people our, sorry, my wrong. We are constantly comparing people our current assets with our records, and we'll see that whether all the assets, whatever we are showing right now, currently we have, is matching with the records or not. Or in case people, if any asset is not matching, or if number is not matching, then immediately seniors will be informed. Do you remember this thing? Yes, sir. So four things, people. Number one, sir, all transactions must be done in accordance with the management policy, and proper authorization must be accepted, whether general or specific in nature. Second one, sir, all transactions must be recorded with the appropriate amount, within the appropriate time, and most importantly, sir, accurately in the books of accounts. Third one, sir, all assets are required to be safeguarded properly. And fourth one, sir, all assets are required to be compared. Okay, current assets or current records must be compared with the book records, sir, to see that in actualities that number of data or that number of assets exist or do not exist. Agree? Yes, sir. Quickly read, people, all 4 points very fast, very quick, so that I can explain you three most important types of control. Then standards. Then. Okay. Now remember, people, there are the three types of controls. How many types of controls are there? Sir, three types of control. One is called as, people, manual control. Manual control is nothing but it refers to physical verification. Records and everything when physically verified, people, it is called as what, my dear chartered? Sir, manual control. Example, people, suppose under the P2P process, that is procure to pay, when we used to order the raw material and raw material was received at store department. Do you think so that store department was required to check the quality? Yes, sir. So we are having what, sir? Physical paper, and based on which, sir, we'll check the quality, whether the goods are matching with our quality or not. And chartered, that is nothing but we call it as what? Sir, that is nothing but we call it as a manual control. Agree? Yes, sir. Second, people, when the accountant was there, okay? Yes. Accountant was receiving three documents. Yes, sir. What are those documents? Sir, purchase order, GRN, MRN, and invoice. Yes, or no? Accountant was matching these three records. Yes, or no, my dear chartered? Yes, sir. If three records are matching, then, sir, accountant will make the payment. If not matching, then, sir, payment will be hold. Do you remember? Yes, sir. Now, this entire transaction, my dear chartered, is calculated automatically. Understood? Yes, sir. That is pure automated controls. Agree? Yes, sir. Sometimes, people, we need to check manually also, and we need to check through computerized system also. So when we use, people, technology and physical controls together, people, they are called as semi-automated control. Understood? Yes, sir. So how many controls are there? Sir, three. Number one, sir, manual controls. Number two, sir, automated controls. And number three, chartered, sir, semi-automated controls. Agree? Yes, sir. Chartered, next example I'm not going to read. Ask why, sir. Let us read first, and then we'll ask you why you are not reading. Chartered, I think so we have already done this. Production department needs raw material for the production of the goods. They do not have the raw material, so production department will inform the procurement department. Procurement department check with the store department. Store department says goods not available. They will immediately send a request to vendors asking for quotations. Once the quotation is received, price will be negotiated and purchase order will be created. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Purchase order will be sent to the vendor. Vendor will immediately check with the internal check, and finally, sir, he will send physically goods to the store department. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Store department, sir, will receive the input receipt information. Yes or no? GRN, MRN will be created. Yes, sir. Finally, he will send invoice also, sir. Invoice will be recorded. Yes, sir. Reconciliation will be done. and finally, sir, will make the payment. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion? No, sir. So please, this A, B, C, D, E now, refer it people with the above answer and you will be able to get these things done easily. Understood? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion? No, sir. Now, dear chartered, please listen. This question is important one, okay? Yes. I'm putting a star mark, my dear chartered. It means what? Sir, whenever you put a chart, whenever you put a star mark to any question, sir, it means this question is required to be get it done immediately with the writing practice on the same day. Yes, you know, chartered? Yes, sir. Now, please be energetic and listen to me very, very, very carefully, chartered. Nowadays, people, every business is getting automated. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. They are trying to use the technology in the every business. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Very soon you will find it out. Even the beggars are carrying the Google Pay QR code in their neck. Okay. So if you ask the beggar, oh beggars, I'm so sorry, I don't have change. It's like, ma'am, Google Pay. Okay. Yes, even the beggar will come with this kind of new technology. Don't worry, because changes would be soon possible. Yes, sir. Now, my dear chartered, please concentrate now. In every business organization, one way or another way, we are using what, my dear chartered? Sir, we are using technology. And thereby, people, don't you think so that we should achieve the objective of the technology? Yes, sir. Suppose people, I had appointed one person, okay? Yes. Yes, a very beautiful girl, people. Okay, her name is Miss. What will keep your name? The most common name. Okay, Pinky. Okay, yes, she has done highlighting also. So nice, sir. Okay, now my dear chartered, I had appointed this Miss Pinky as a manager. Okay, no doubt she is having very fantastic selling skill, handling the customer relationship management, and many, many, many things. Yes, yeah, yes. The only one thing, people, that Miss Pinky can't understand, my dear chartered, is maths. She is very, very, very weak in calculation. Now she is a very good seller. Yes, she is a very good convince. The one who can convey the people. Yes, her convincing style was very super. She is having extraordinary every activity except mathematics. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So I decided, people, that billing formula or the billing operation I will automate. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Now, people, when I will automate my billing procedure, don't you think so that I should achieve the benefit that now bills will be completely error free? Yes, sir, you want to achieve. And thereby, my dear chartered, I need to apply the control on this technology. And those controls are called as, my dear chartered, IT control. Understood? Yes, sir. So what do you mean by IT control? Sir, controls which are established and which are made applicable. Chartered, listen. Controls which are made and which are made applicable, sir, to system so that we can achieve the objective of that system or objective of that IT device. It's called as IT objective control. Understood? Yes, sir. Say this, people. The IT control objective is defined as a statement of desired result or purpose to be achieved by implementing controlled procedure within a particular IT activity. So within the my people particular IT activity, if I apply the controls, okay, yes, and thereby, people, I would be able to achieve my resource. I will able to get the benefit of my resources thoroughly. Then definitely, is it a good or bad, sir? It is too good. Yes, yeah, no, yes, sir. And thereby, my dear chartered, IT control performs the dual role, double role. Sir, what are the double rules? Number one, my dear chartered, they will be able to help the enterprise to achieve the objectives. Yes, sir. And second, sir, when the IT controls are properly applied, na, sir, it will automatically reduces the risk. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Example I want to give you. Once again, I am giving the same example, Sagar. Please listen to me. Listen. Suppose people in the room in which you are sitting right now is your IT room, where tremendous data is stored. Large number of customers' data is there. Don't you think so, people? Some type of control you need to apply over there. Yes, sir. There is a possibility of loss by fire. Yes, sir. So would you like to keep people all time over there a very superb and best quality, okay, of fire extinguishers? Yes, sir. Would you like to people also keep cameras over there? Yes, sir. Why we are putting this all control, sir? Sir, so that the benefit of IT device will be achieved and unauthorized access will be prevented. Do you agree with me, my dear chartered? Say yes or no. Yes, sir. All illegal activities will be prevented. Yes, sir. Everything will be kept up to the mark. Yes, sir. Records will be kept in a best condition. Yes, sir. We will be able to prepare people and mitigate this cyber related risk. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. There is a chances of hacking and all. See this. Any control people that mitigates or detects fraud or cyber attack enhance the organization resiliency. What is resiliency? Business continuation. Okay, it's there, don't worry. And helps the organization to uncover. What do you mean by uncover? Sir, to understand, to find out risk and manage its impact. So whenever we apply the control, sir, we will be able to easily judge what type of risk do we are or what type of risk we are actually facing, and accordingly, sir, we would try our level best to reduce the impact of such risk. See the people meaning of resiliency. Resiliency is the result of strong system of internal control which enables a well-controlled organization to manage the challenges and disruption seamlessly, that is error-free, continuously. So if my controls are working fantastic, people, I'm using all-time up-to-date softwares. My antivirus is so updated so that risk of virus attack, risk of others can be automatically reduced. Agree, charters? Yes. Please read the paragraph very fast, very quick, charter. And when I ask my charters to read, please read it because these questions are very, very, very important people from the examination point of view. Thereby, I have taken at the last after doing flowchart. Then targets. Should we continue charted now, please? Yes, sir. Okay. Next one, people. This is applying ID controls. It is very important, my dear charter, to apply the ID controls in the best manner. We need to make the proper policy, procedure, and practices so that we can configure our IT resources in the best manner. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. But let me tell you all, my dear chartered accountant, a very important next thing. Sir, what is that? Here, people, our entire IT controls, listen to me very carefully. Our IT controls, my dear chartered, gets classified into two parts. Our IT controls, my dear chartered, gets classified into how many parts? Sir, two parts. One is called as people general control, and second is called as chartered application control. One is called as what, my dear chartered? Sir, general control, and second one, my dear chartered, it's called as sir application control. General controls, my dear chartered, includes all those controls which is applicable to every organization plus every level of organization. What I said, my dear charters, sir, general controls are general in nature, applicable to top level, middle level, and lower level also, and applicable to every type of organization. Whether it is small sole trading concern, partnership firm, joint into family business, joint company, cooperative society, multinational company, government organization, or anything. For everyone, my dear chartered, and for every levels of management, my dear chartered, what we do really need, sir, we really need is to apply general controls. Agree? Yes, sir. And second one, my dear chartered, we are having application control. Which control do we have? Application control. Application control refers to people, all those controls which resides, which are there inside to the people's application, that is inside the software. Now, people will first finish the question of application control. Then we'll take 3 minutes small chill pill break, and then we'll continue. Okay? Yes, sir. Is I am audible to everyone, charters? Yes, sir. Okay. So now, my dear chartered, we are going to refer what? Sir, now we are going to refer a very important question called as application controls. What do you mean by application controls? Sir, the controls which are resides inside to the application only. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Chartered, just 1 minute. I am operating a very wonderful software in front of you. Okay? Yes, sir. And you will get the practical example of application control. Chartered, can you see right now the Teleprime? Yes, sir. Teleprime, it's there. I'll select the company people in front of you only. Okay, sir. Here we have JJ Baba. Yeah, yes. Okay. Yes. Now, serious people. Uh, 1 minute. I had already created some vouchers that I need to delete. So, one minute, people. We'll create the new company only. Come on, let's create a new company. Yes, sir. JJ Baba. Evening batch. Okay. Address online Zoom meeting. Okay. State Maharashtra. Email ID. Website. You can put anything. Books of accounts are beginning from 1st April. Yes. Currency symbol. Yes. Except the company. Yes. So people got created company. Yes. Basic setup I will just do. Done people. Yes. Now serious people, we have just started the company. Okay. Yes, sir. I am the person who is the admin. Yes, sir. So security password and everything will be decided by me. Yes, sir. To whom what kind of access I want to give, I will decide. Yes, sir. And that is the most important thing, my dear chartered. Okay. Yes, sir. Now serious people, suppose I want to create. Are you there with me now, chartered? Yes, sir. Suppose people I want to make an entry of purchase. Okay. So I go to F9. I want to make a purchase entry. Yes, sir. 1st April 2020. Yes. Now see this people. Application is designed in a such a manner that it knows that by default in this application we are having how many ledgers? Two ledgers, cash account and profit and loss account. Always remember, okay? In Tally, by default, how many ledgers are there? Sir, two ledgers. What are those? Sir, cash and profit and loss account. Is I am very clear to you people? Are yes, yeah, no. Some people's please try to respond it. Okay. Yes, sir. Am I very clear to you? Yes, sir. You all are visible in front of me. So please respond, my dear chartered. I'll create the account here. Okay. Yes. Now, suppose I'm creating the account Bank of Baroda. Yes, sir. Under bank account. Yes, sir. See this. Account number, IFSC code, SWIFT code. They are asking. Okay. I said I don't want to give anything. Okay. Accept. Done. Yes, sir. From Bank of Baroda only we are doing shopping. Yes, sir. Suppose people, that means the fund is directly coming to cash. Okay. Suppose here I want to create the account that I am purchasing the goods from the people, RK Enterprise. Then I can create one more account here, RK Enterprise. Okay. Yes, sir. It will be sundry creditors. Yes, sir. Created people account. Yes, sir. Done. Yes, sir. Please concentrate on other details of RK Enterprise. I don't want. Purchase ledger is required to be created. See this, the purchase ledger is not there. So it asks me directly on the screen that gross you need to create. I said, okay, let's create PURCHASES, purchase list under purchase account. Okay. Yes, sir. Goods we are buying. Yes, sir. Done. Okay. Now what I'm buying, people? I'm buying, again, I'm saying that whenever you need to create any account, you need to press Alt C. So I'm started purchasing computer. Okay. Yes, sir. Is it primary only? Yes, primary group. You want to create anything? Yes, I want to create fixes. Agree? Done. How many quantity I want to buy? Suppose I'm buying people 150 quantity. Okay. Yes, sir. The rate would be 45,000 rupees per. Calculation automatically done. Yes, sir. Agree. They are asking you, is anything you are purchasing more? I said no. Okay. Yes. Provide GST or e-way bill details. Yes. Provided. Okay. Done, people. Yes, sir. Credit. Yes. Got it done. This much. Yes, sir. Created bill. Yes. Now, people, this bill automatically got recorded. Yes, sir. See this at the above, people. Can you see next to the purchase number 2? It's written. Yes, sir. It means automatically the voucher number will be now given by tally only. Yes, sir. It will be in chronological order only. Yes, sir. Agree. 100%. Now, see this, people, how the application controls are working. If you refer, people, right now the balance sheet, now you will find out that balance sheet is tally. Equal debit, equal credit effect is there. Understood? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion? No, sir. Stock are showing in current assets? Yes, sir. And liabilities, people, that we need to pay to this creditor is showing in the liability side. So debit and credit funds are there? Yes, sir. Transaction balancing, it's done? Yes, sir. Now, second one, people, suppose I am selling now. Just here, very interesting thing I'm telling you. F9, F8. Is it the sales? Okay. Now see this. They are telling me very clear that you can sell either through Bank of Baroda, either cash or either RK Enterprise. Yes or no? Yes, sir. But I would like to people sell these goods to a very important person of my classroom, the one who is always energetic or anything. Yes, we'll take the name of creating the party on the name of Haripriya Madam. Okay. Yes, Haripriya Madam. So we'll write down Haripriya Enterprise. Okay. Yes. Sundry daters. I need to collect the payment from her. Yes, sir. Will she make the payment on time? Sir, God knows. Okay. Now, accepted. Suppose accepted. Okay. Yes. See these people. I have not provided the details, anything. Huh? Sales account is required to be created. So we'll create sales account under sales only. Yes, sir. Goods created. Yes. What I am selling to her? Computer. Now, people, how many quantity we had purchased? Remember, sir, 150. Yes. I am saying I want to sell 160. Okay. And see this. I got the message on the screen that there is a negative stock. Boss, you are having only 150. This is called as, people, immediately error reporting. Something you are doing, trying to put it error, it will be immediately shown to you. Understood? Yes, sir. Any doubt, any queries, any confusion? No, sir. So I'll make it correction over here, people, that I will sell only 125. See this. Now there is no message at all. Understood? Yes, sir. I'm selling at 68,500 per piece. Got it the bill? Yes, sir. Now see this people, here I kept provide GST or e-way details. Yes. Agree? Yes. Okay. Then it has asked me all the details. E-way bill number, document type, and blah blah blah. I said I don't have any information. Okay. See this. It has again brought warning in front of me that something you are doing wrong. You said that you are already having the way details, but you are not giving any details, and thereby document will not be printed. This is called as error reporting. Called as what, my dear children? Error reporting. Understood? See this. It is written the people that mandatory information of e-bill it's not provided. Agree? Still, people they are ready to take my request. Agree? Now refer. F5. Okay. Yes. Suppose I want to make a payment. Okay. Yes. See the people, when I press to the payment now, they are not giving me any other account. No purchase account, no sales account, nothing RK account or not even Haripriya account. Why? Sir, you are making entry in purchase na sir. Then software is so superb. It is designed with the controls that whenever you are whenever you are making payments na sir, you can either make the payment through cash or through your bank account only. Understood? Yes, sir. So we'll take bank account. Yes, sir. Now see this. Here you will find it out the every person. Understood? Yes, sir. From whom I had purchased the goods? Sir, from RK Enterprise. So I will select the RK Enterprise. See this. Finally, I got the balance over there. Yes, sir. Is it 67 lakhs 50,000 I need to make a payment? Yes, sir. So I am making 67 lakhs 50,000 payment. Okay. See this. It is asking against the reference. I said yes against the reference. Then against the reference, then it will show me that pending bill also from the database. See this how the ERP software is there, how it is connected with one and another. It has immediately shown ki yes, this bill is pending. I said yes, I am paying this bill only. Agree? Yes, sir. But see the bank balance is shown in red in color at the top. Can you see this? Yes, sir. So why it's red in color? Because sir, this is overdraft. Understood? Yes, sir. My bank balance was not having anything now. So they are asking me, if there is any check number you want to say? I said yes. 121212. Suppose people, if I am making the payment in two slots, then it will ask me two check number also. Okay, sir. Entire software is designed fantastically. Agree, my dear children. Suppose if I am pressing now F6 for receipt, okay. Again, it will say that you can receive the funds only in two ways, either cash or either by bank account. I said yes, I received from bank account only. Agree. It will ask me from whom. I said Haripriya ma'am has already paid me a payment. How much she is required to pay? Sir, 85 lakhs 62,500. So let's take 85 lakhs 62,500. Okay. See this. Again, it asked me against reference. This bill was debit. I said yes. I am receiving the payment for this bill only. Agree? Yes, sir. If I received the check, then I will make the entry. Yes, sir. Okay. Instrument number 121212. Okay. 1st April. Bank name I want to write it down. I'll write it down. Bank of India. See this. It is specify the bank name. I need to specify the bank name. Okay. Yes. Forget. Not applicable right now because I need to create the account then. Done, people. Purchase sales, everything is done. Check it out your balance sheet. Got it? Every details done? Yes, sir. Further people coming back and going to profit and loss account. Can you see that I made the people net profitability of 29 lakhs 37,500. Everything is done. Yes. Error was reported. Yes. Exception report was there. Yes. Is debit and credit balance are matching with each other? Yes, sir. All these things, people, ensure that every transaction is recorded accurately, efficiently, and without making any mistake, my dear chartered. And that's called as application control. I hope my charters are now very clear that this is the only class in which we are not learning theory, but we are matching our theory with the practicals to see that whether the sir is saying is truth or not. Yes, or no, chartered? Yes, sir. Come on. So now, my dear children, let's read this question. We'll try to figure it out the question now. Okay. Yes, sir. So, beginning people, say this. Application controls are the controls people which are implemented, okay? Yes, sir. In an application to prevent and detect the errors and fraud. These controls are inbuilt into the application. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are inbuilt into the application software to ensure accurate and reliable processing. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. These are designed people to ensure the completeness, accuracy, and authorization. Do you agree? Yes, sir. Everything is going correct, correct only. Further people, some of the examples is data edit is permitted only sir into the permissible field. Okay. Yes, it is allowed only in permissible field. What is permissible field? My dear chartered, had you registered yourself for InterCA? Yes, sir. Had you received something called as SRO number? Yes, sir. Do you know the meaning of SRO? It is called as people Southern Regional Office number. Okay. Yes. Because you know, institute has already divided your data into the Western Regional Office, Southern Regional Office, Northern Regional Office, and Eastern Regional Office. So if you are getting registered in Maharashtra and Mumbai, then you will get WRO number. If you are going to Kolkata and get it registered, you will get ERO, Eastern Regional Office. Understood? When you are in people's south, you will get SRO number. Agree? Yes, sir. And if you are doing registration from Delhi people, you will get ERO, Eastern Regional Office. Oh, sorry, Northern Regional Office. Okay. Yes, sir. Now, tell me, my dear students, can you go to your account right now? Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Can you do login? Yes, sir. Can you change your email ID? Yes, sir. Can you change your residential address? Yes, sir. Can you change your mobile number? Yes, sir. Can you change your SRO number? Ille, sir. Not possible. It means what? Sir, application is designed in such a manner that only permissible field will be allowed with data changes. Not every field can change the data. Understood? Yes, sir. Second, separation of business function, segregation of duties. Remember? Yes, sir. Best example. I went to create my account. Yes, sir. First I met to whom? Sir, you are talking about core banking system, na? CASA facility. Yes. Then the first person was RM. RM full form, sir, relationship manager. She had provided me all the documents and all. Yes, sir. Document details and all. Yes, sir. Based on which people I had applied for account. Yes, sir. Now, she had forwarded my details to whom people? Sir, CRM, Credit and Risk Management Team. Yes, or no? That team has created people my account. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. So RM cannot create the account. Only CRM can create the account. Understood? Yes, sir. So one can initiate the transaction and second can authorize the transaction. Understood, chartered? Yes, sir. Third one, people, is balancing of processing totals. Right now, only we had seen, sir, all debit must be equals to credit. Transaction login, entire transaction was having the log. Yes, sir. Log means what? Record. Log means what, people? Record. Have you heard this word anywhere else apart from this? No. I'll say, people. Are you using your phone, charters? Yes, sir. In which you have call log. Yes, sir. Whether it was dialed call, missed call, attempted, not attempted. Remember? Yes, sir. How many minutes you had talked to someone? Can you judge? Yes, sir. At what time you had received the call? Can you judge? Yes, sir. Whether it was on the SIM 1, SIM 2, can you judge? Yes, sir. So all these things is nothing but called as what? Sir, transaction logs. Understood? Yes, sir. And two most important point, my dear chartered, is error reporting and exception reporting. Cleared? Yes, sir. If there is any error in the processing, it will be also reported. And if there is exception in any record, sir, then that will also be recorded immediately. Do you agree with me? All my dear chartered, say yes, yeah, no. With full of energy, please. Everyone, please, people with a full of energy, say yes, sir. Okay. Now, my dear chartered, it's a time for a 3-minute chill pill break. Get it fresh. Please, those who are feeling little bit sleepy, especially those, okay, they should take little bit freshness and please come back. Thank you. All charters ready? Yes, sir. Come on. All charters are now ready. Please respond. Okay. So with this, people are very superior GoodNote people. We had already learned the application controls. Now we are going to see people's general controls. General controls include, my dear chartered, all those controls which are applicable to people every type of organization. This question can be asked as a practical question to you. Okay, yes sir. 8 marks question plus people, this can be asked as practical question. Okay, yes sir. Sir, what they will ask? They will ask you very simple, like suppose you are appointed as a security advisor to ABCD. Okay, yes sir. ABCD company is there, yes sir, and they had appointed you, my dear chartered, as a security advisor. Okay, yes sir, and they are asking you people to design some general controls, ITGC, information technology general controls. This question can be also asked, my dear student, as a general control itself. Then tell me, my dear charters, that if you, my dear charters, are appointed as a security advisor people for ABCD company, what kind of general controls you would like to apply in a business? Sir, first and foremost thing, sir, there should be a proper information security policy, procedure, and practices. People, if I'm not wrong, I had explained you this thing in chapter number 5 also. Yes, sir. That in the first way, sir, we need to have a proper policy. Let the IT security policy, sir, should be circulated to all the employees so that each and every employee, sir, would be able to, communicate to us, sir, completely, accurately, and efficiently. Yes, sir, no, charters? Yes, sir. So first and foremost thing which we need is what? Sir, information security policy, procedures, and practices. Agree? Yes, sir. Second most important is people. Users will enter in your office. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. So users authentication must be done. Yes, sir. Their access right, what kind of access you want to give, must be defined. Yes, sir. Also, their entire record has to be stored properly. Yes, sir. So second, my dear chartered, is nothing but there should be administration, there should be access and authentication. Understood, chartered? Yes, sir. First one, administration. Yes, sir. Keeping the record and everything. Second, sir, access. Access will write it down. Sir, RBAC, rule-based access control. Yes, sir. And authentication, sir, by using PIN, password, biometrics, will verify whether the user is genuine or not. So, what two controls people you had applied in your business till now? Sir, first one, information security policy, procedure, and practices, sir. Second, for user, sir, there should be administration, authentication, and sir, access. Yes, yes, chartered. No, no, chartered. Sir, yes, yes. Third one, my dear chartered. Don't give every work only to a one person. If people maker of the record and checker of the record is the one person, can he manipulate the record to a great extent? Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Suppose the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India gives the permission to all my this chartered accountant that you can write your own paper. Sir, that's not a permission, sir. That's a compulsion. No, chartered. You are only allowed to check your own paper. Sir, rank holder, sir. AIR 1, sir. Yes, yeah, no. Yes. But people tell me, will this give you correct assessment or incorrect assessment? Sir, incorrect assessment. And thereby, my dear chartered, even in the company also, we need to do this thing. We need to separate this function people, that authorizer of the record and initiator of record should be different person. In short, in very simple way, people, there should be SOD, segregation of duties. And we should see that no segregation of duties should overlap. Understood? Yes, sir. So once again, 3 points, my dear chartered. Sir, information security policy, procedure and practices. Second, sir, administration, access and authentication. Third one, sir, there should be a proper separation of key IT functions. Understood? Yes, sir. Fifth one, my dear chartered. Tell me, people, we are learning chapter number 5 how to adopt people. Listen to me here very carefully. Important point I'm talking. How to adopt people CBS environment. Sir, first one is to planning. First, we need to plan. Second, we need to take a permission from the board of directors. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Because it involves tremendous cost, and thereby, sir, permission from the board of directors would be one of the important requirements. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So tell me, my dear chartered, in your organization, when you want to apply IT or when you want to purchase the IT resources, would you like to take a proper permission from the board of directors? Yes or no? Yes, sir. And then only you will implement. Yes, sir. So there must be a, my dear chartered, management of system acquisition and implementation. Understood? Yes, sir. Small changes has to be done in this answer. software solution for business enterprise. Business enterprise are mostly developed, acquired, and implemented. Agree, charters? Yes, sir. Next thing. People tell me, would you like to still continue with your old system or would you always like to adopt the new and upgraded system? Sir, new and upgraded system. So obviously we need to change our old technology. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Even Jigar sir is not teaching Tele 4.5, not Tele 5.4, not even Tele 7.2, not even Tele 9, not even 9.ERP. Sir, it's Tele Prime, sir. Latest one. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And you know my chartered, my favorite statement. Change with the change before the change will change you. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Sir, once again repeat, please. Change with the change before the change will change you. Understood? Yes, sir. And the second best example, you know what, people? Boys, listen to me. Okay. Now it's our example. Okay, sir. See, these people, all the time it's changing. Now. My grandma, when she was alive, now, she always used to make a chutney on that stone, crushing the stones, and she was making the chutney. It was amazing, yaar. Okay. Along with the chutney, you would like to eat your fingers also. Yes, sir. It was so tasty. Then Mama came. She was extraordinarily intelligent. Yes, she got mixer grinder. Zoom, 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 zoom. Chutney was ready. Yes, sir. Fast and efficient. Yes. And sir, our will come. WIFE, why? Yes. She will bring the ready-made packet from the market. She will add the water. She will mix up and give. We need to adjust yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Change with the change before the change will change you. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Agree. Yes, but I know people, they are the most efficient and most caring people on this earth. Thereby, I always respect to this all the peoples. Okay. Yes, at least they make food ready for us. Okay. We are just so helpless and useless without them because we can't do anything. Thank you. So I really respect the women on this earth. Thank you so much for always be there in form of such a wife, mother, and everyone, caring and taking care of so much. Yes, sir. Further, my dear chartered, okay? Sir, the way you cover up the situation is amazing. Huh? Yes, joke is also there. You create immediately respect also. Yes, people. The professor who is taking the lecture in front of you is a psychological professor. He is also teaching psychology subject. So he can understand which statement to be used when. Understood? Yes, sir. But honestly, I huge respect people. Then the next thing, okay? Yes. Whenever people there is a system change, whenever there is a rules and regulations change, whenever the government introduce some new taxation policy or anything, do you think so, people, we need to change our system? Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. We can't continue with the old system. Agree. If Nokia 1100 was highly satisfied, highly satisfied making product to the customer, then there was no introduction of something called as people iPhone 12. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So change is always needed. Yes, sir. Every time there is some change. Yes, sir. Next one, people, backup, recovery, and business continuity. Now, for this, now I would just like to give the one statement. Those who are smart, extraordinary enough, now they will understand. According to few, according to FEW, according to few, it is a screenshot. But in today's young generation, for many of them, it is evidence. Concentrate. If you can't understand these words, I can't help it out to you. Okay, then you just need to watch Fugu and news channels. That's it. Okay, sir. So, my dear chartered, today we are using ERP-based software everywhere. Yes, sir. We are maintaining the centralized data. Yes, sir. Risk of hacking, obviously there. Risk of physical damage to data, sir, obviously there. Other risk, yes, sir. In all these cases, people, there is chances that my data will be lost. Yes, sir. And system and business will come to standstill. Yes, sir. In that connection, people, as a control, if I am maintaining proper backup recovery system, don't you think so? It's too advanced? Yes, sir. Example, people, early, listen to me, please. When you people are sleeping, okay? Yes, early morning at 3 o'clock, people, between 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, late night, people, your mobile phone is automatically generating backup for you. Especially I'm talking about WhatsApp application. Without telling to you people, WhatsApp application is every day creating the backup of your chats and it keeps in storage last 7 days chat. Okay. Yes. Are you getting my point? Yes, sir. So system is designed, internal control is designed in such a manner that regularly and efficiently backup is created. Agree? Yes, sir. Then people listen to me very carefully. An interesting concept will come now. We had one friend people with me whose name is Rohit. Okay, a very amazing guy and full of joy and happiness and kind of okay. But people he got trapped into love. Okay, yes, and then he was giving the time to our group very less. He was all time busy with a girlfriend and calling and all these things. Okay, nonsense. All investment are subject to market risk. Read carefully your document before investing. Yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Accounts are applicable everywhere. Okay. Yes, sir. Now, he was not giving the time to us. Okay. We are the group of at most 16 people or 15 people. Okay. And he was the only one who was all time busy. Then one fine day, I find it out the solution for this. You know what? I took his phone. I changed the number. He was always used to call that girl with the name called as Janu. Okay. So I changed Janu to Papa and Papa to Janu mobile number. Okay. So Papa was edited and was kept with Janu and Janu's number kept edited and with Papa. And immediately, next day morning, he was about to call. So he called and he's like, "Hi Janu, how are you?" And father is like, "My dear child, please come home. Let's meet three people. You, me, your mobile, and in that Janu. Understood? Yes, sir. Father was about to give the proper service to that guy. Okay. Full service. Okay, you can understand what I mean to say. Yes, sir, with belt and everything. But anyway, we had tried our level best to save him. Okay. Yes, because there was a one guy was there in our group whose name was Jignesh. So we always used to say that Jignesh Nai was his name. So Janu Janu we always used to do to him. And thereby we said that uncle, he was actually calling to this only. He was calling to someone whose name is that. Okay. Yes. Anyway, we try to cover up. But people, yes. His phone's entire confidentiality was lost. Yes, sir. I had changed the number so integrity was lost. Yes, sir. And record was availability was also lost. Agree. So people, in order to make our information security system all-time super, all-time best, three characteristics must exist. C, that is confidential. Do not share your data with the third party. Integrity, there is always accurate data is there. Inaccurate data can't be entered. Sir, can you please show the example for this? Yes, my dear students, see this. Suppose people voucher is created. Okay. Yes, sir. It's a receipt voucher. Okay. Suppose I am receiving money. Okay. From whom? From anyone. Let's see. I'm receiving cash. Okay. I'm creating account also. Yes. Uh, Interest received. Okay. Indirect income. Yes, sir. Indirect income. Okay. Done. Suppose people in the amount column. Now the reality will be changed. See this people. How I am changing the data. Okay. In amount column, my dear chartered, I am putting A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Understood? See this. It will not process only. It will not take wrong input only. So system is designed in a such a way, people, that it maintains confidentiality. Yes, sir. Integrity. Only accurate data will be taken. If I put one people, it is ready to accept. 1 rupee, it's okay. But if I am adding, suppose people here, okay, as 1200 A, B, C, D, can't process. Understood? Yes, sir. Only accurate data will be received. Yes, sir. Accurate data will be received. Agree, my dear charters? Yes, sir. So, moral of the story, sir, controls must be designed in a such a way that it maintains confidentiality. Yes, sir. Integrity. Yes, sir. And data must be available, sir, as and when needed. Am I very clear to you people? Yes, sir. Nowadays, my dear charter, we are keeping or we are taking maximum services of the cloud user only. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Either GoDaddy cloud or other clouds. Yes, sir. And there might people, in order to ensure high level services, we are making high level of SLA. What is SLA? Sir, service level agreement. Agreement which is signed between you and GoDaddy, sir. That GoDaddy will provide the services to you. Yes, my dear student. Agree. Last but not the least, people of this answer is providing proper training and qualification of operational personnel. Try to understand, people. It is very important that your employee must be trained. You know, people, well-educated employees are the biggest asset that organization could ever have. So organization need to people work extraordinarily hard, people, to get this experience that they will not appoint underqualified and most importantly untrained employees in their premises, because keeping the employees untrained, okay, will automatically increases the risk of what, people, sir, risk of data loss. So I request my dear charter to please refer last 2 points very fast, very quick, please refer to it, people, very fast, this both the points, my dear student, please. Done all, my dear chartered, say yes or no. Yes, sir. Okay. So, people, question number 19 is done. We are waiting for the next question. That is a question number 20. Okay. Yes. Question number 20 is very important, people, because again it is previously asked question that what are the indicators? What are all those things, people? If these things exist in your company now, if these things exist in your company, I will say that you are having best IT control. What I will say, people, you are having best IT control. So what are all those points, people, which makes me feel that to say that your IT controls are working so fantastic, you are operating your IT in the best manner. So, sir, the first one, we are always having the ability to execute the new plans. It means, sir, we keep our IT system, IT resources, our softwares, and everything all time up to date. Understood? Yes, sir. We are not keeping anything old, okay? Yes, sir. Try to understand that, sir. It's a time for a new technology. Yes, or no? Yes, sir. Second, people, we are working on all those technologies. We are working, my dear chartered, on all those technologies which can be developed within the time, yes, sir, and within the budget. It means we are trying to people keep our IT security and IT system cost all time low as compared to our competitors. We want best IT technology, but we would try to people save our cost to a great extent. Are you getting my point of view, my dear charters? Yes, sir. So first one, sir, ability to execute the new plan. Number two, sir, develop the projects that are delivered on time and they are within the budget. Very important, my dear charters. You know, people, whenever it's my last lecture in the South branches, especially, okay, whenever I take the lectures over there, my favorite thing is only one. Okay, in last lecture, na people, we enjoy like anything. Okay, and many students in the last class, especially, comes to me and they ask me the one question, which is general in every batches. Okay, sir, I want to purchase a new laptop, sir, or I want to buy a new laptop, sir. With what configuration, sir, should I prefer? And my question to the guy is very simple: that please let me know what is exactly your utilization is all about. If that guy is telling me that, sir, I just want to utilize it for the accounting purpose to do the some software sort of work in the tally and just sir, MS Office and everything, then I tell that guy very simply that go for purchasing i5 processor, 1 TB and 4 GB RAM. He's like, sir, why you are telling me to go for i5, sir? Now we can have I7, we can have I9, sir, a latest one. And I just asked to that student that you know people very well that when you are using Tally software, okay, when you are using Tally software and MS Office in your computer, people, you are not chartered using more than, not using, my dear chartered, more than 5% of the processor. Entire i5 is 5% processor only you are using, my dear chartered. So why you want to go for i7, i9? Are you getting my point of view? Costliest to costliest softwares will buy and finally will not get the benefit out of it. That would be tremendously disastrous. So it is very important that first we should identify the job, and based on the job, my dear chartered, we should always prefer to purchase the resources. And that is called as allocate the resources predictably. Predictably means as much as required. So this using the latest technology is good, but when we can optimize the technology in the perfect manner, that is more important. If 100% technology I can't use it, my dear charter, then what's the use of spending so much money, people, for all these things? Does it make any sense? No, sir. Example, i9 processor is generally costing, my dear chartered, nearly 49,000 rupees. Now, i9 processor you are not going to use because you are not dealing into the very high resolution softwares or the image processing, video processing or anything. Simple you want to do tally boss. You can do fantastically without any hurdles, people, through i5 processor also. So always remember, people, we should buy the resources, people, predictably as much as required. So number one, my dear chartered, sir, ability to execute the new plans. Number two, my dear chartered, sir, develop the projects that are delivered on time within the budget. Third one, sir, allocate the resources predictably as much as required. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. People, in your organization, if you have the CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Whenever I want the data, I can get the data. Whenever I want the data, I will get the reliable data. Tell me your IT system is working fantastically. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So whenever you need the data, sir, if that data is available with me, na, sir, it means I am maintaining my IT system all time in the best manner. Agree? Yes, sir. Next one, my dear charters. I am keeping my antivirus up to date. I'm keeping my firewall up to date. I'm keeping my entire security system up to date. Can I get protection against the new vulnerabilities and new types of threats also? Yes, sir. If you are updated every time, if you are staying updated every time, sir, then definitely all risk will be, sir, reduced to a great extent. Yes, yeah, no, my dear charters. Again, this is the indicator of what? Sir, best ID control. And I would just like to tell to my all dear chartered accountants now. Chartered, when you say that you are the best chartered in this world. Number one, when you all time keep yourself upgraded with the knowledge, changes in the laws, taxations, GST, SEBI, and other laws. Second, people, you always do your office work within the time and within the budget. Yes, sir. When you always keep and always give the work and resources predictably, when I can expect every time availability and reliability of information from you because you all time updated. Yes, sir. You are keeping people, you are staying away from all negative thoughts. That is, protect against the new vulnerabilities and threats. I can say that yes, these charters are fantastic. So if my charters are fantastic and if the same thing I am applying in IT, then my IT would be fantastic. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And last but not the least, people, one of the more thing, training. Everyone must be people trained. Always extraordinary value should be given for training to the people so that people risk could be automatically minimized. Understood, my dear charters? I request all my charters to keep reading this question number 20 very fast, very quick in the next 1 minute so that I can continue my journey for the next. Requesting my all dear charters to please keep their cameras all time turned on. Again and again, my dear charters, not required to tell these things to you people. Then people. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, people, next is a very interesting question. Okay. Five components, people, we have to talk about the internal controls. How we can make our internal control system strong. What are all those things, people, that actually contributes people to make our internal control system literally effective and efficient. So I would request my dear chartered to please give your 100% attention. How many of you, my dear charters, please turn on your cameras and answer my question now, okay? Yes. How many of you, my dear charters, are driving four-wheeler, knowing how to drive four-wheelers, four-wheelers, four-wheeler, four-wheeler? Yes, sir, four-wheeler, four-wheeler. I know. Very good number of people are there. Uh, okay. Good number of people are there, those who are saying that, "Yes, sir, we know how to drive four-wheelers." Yes, I know. Yes. People from whom you had learned this driving, sir, driving school, sir. But let me tell you one thing, people. When you learn from the driving school, now, still the confidence was not high. Yes, sir. And when you were sitting, people, in the car next to you, people, your father was sitting over there, and you are like, you do not press little bit also accelerator because you feel that, "Okay, I don't want to create one more story of Salman Khan." Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. So you were quite scared of driving. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And you were going very slow. The one person who was doing jogging the people, he also people overtake you. Yes, and your father is just looking towards you. And your father is like, "Arey, my dear child, drive, I am there with you, don't worry." And then we got the superpower. We are like, "Yes, okay, yes, full." And then we are like, "Take father now." Directly third gear, and we are just doing the people, you know, riding the car like anything with full speed. Now father is tensed. Father is like, "My dear child, let me inform your mother where we had kept our insurance paper." Understood? Yes, sir. A simple thing, people, it's what? Sir, if internal team is strong, if my board of directors is superb, if my management is superb, if they are, sir, ready to take the risk, sir, then definitely, sir, we can take any risk, sir, and we can also design the controls which are very fantastic. Do you agree with me? Yes, sir. So the first thing, people, which allows me to take the risk, okay, is what? My internal team. And if I want to apply the controls, people, then the first control should always starts with your environment. Say this. Environment controls is nothing but it is a set of standards, process, and structures that provide the basis of carrying the internal control. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Board of directors and senior management establish the tone of the talk regarding importance of internal control. This actually board of directors and other people actually helps the everyone to understand what kind of control do we really need to follow. Yes, sir. It also includes, sir, expected standard of conduct. That means how you should react in a particular situation, sir. That can also be judged with the help of internal controls. Are you clear with this? Yes, sir. Second most important thing, my dear student, which makes our control superb is the risk assessment. Constantly and continuously, people, we should do the research to identify what kind of threats we will face. If I can predict my future risk, people, in present, don't you think so that I will prepare myself in the best manner that I can easily avoid the future problems? Yes, sir. If you can right now, people judge that your exams are coming very soon, then definitely this will immediately allow you to start your examination preparation. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And automatically it will reduce the future risk of failure. Yes, sir. Say this, people. Every entity faces a variety of risks, maybe from external or maybe from internal. Risk may be defined as what, sir? That could be a possibility that event will occur adversely the achievement of objectives. And risk assessment involves what, sir? Identifying and assessing the risk to achieve the objectives. Whatever objectives we want to achieve, in that what kind of risks, sir, that we can face, that we need to judge, sir. And judging those risks is nothing but called as risk assessment. Agree? Yes, sir. So first one was, my dear student, sir, internal environment, or you can say control environment. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Second one, my dear chartered, sir, risk assessment. Third one, people, is control. Control activities. And control I already explained you. Definition of controls, you know? Yes, sir. Can I repeat the definition of controls for my dear charters? Yes, sir. Controls are policy, procedure, practices, and organizational structures that are designed to provide reasonable assurance that business objectives will be achieved and undesired events will be prevented or detected and corrected. Yes, yes, no, no. Yes, yes, sir. So same thing people they had defined over here. Achievements of objectives and control includes how many type of control? Sir, three. Everyone knows. Yes, sir. First is SOD. The work in an organization must be divided. Yes, sir. ITGC. Information technology general control, sir. You had explained previously entire question on it. And then third one, sir. Application control. Understood? Yes, sir. From year to year, people, we had already studied under SA 315. Understood? Yes, sir. It's very, very, very simple, my dear chartered. Please refer these three things. SOD, general controls and application controls. Starting from year to year, please refer it right now. Do it very fast, please all my dear chartered. Kindly requesting everyone to do that. Done, chartered. Should we proceed? Next one, chartered. The next one is information and communication. These are the five components which makes my internal control stronger. These all things are there which helps me to make my internal control strong, people. So the fourth one, people, which we have, it's called as information and communication. So what is the difference between the word information and communication? Are my dear chartered, having the knowledge about something, it's called as what? Information. And telling or giving this information to somebody will be called as communication. If you really want to make your internal control strong, people, then you should work extraordinarily hard for your information and communication sector. Always try to, people, make your information system extraordinarily strong. Am I very clear to all my dear chartered? Yes, sir. Still, information is necessary to carry out the internal control responsibilities in support of achievement of objectives. Management obtains and uses the relevant and quality information from both internal and external sources to support the functioning and other components. Yes, sir. Communication is the continuous process, sir, of providing, sharing, and obtaining the necessary information. Understood? Yes, sir. And fifth one, my dear children, it's monitoring of controls. Okay. Yes. What is monitoring of controls, people? Once the controls are applied in an organization of people, we cannot leave it. We cannot assume that the controls are working fantastically. Constantly and continuously, we need to check whether the actually controls are working as designed or not. Because many times it happens like, sir, we had applied the controls and then we are not checking it. And people are also become too much ignorant of this thing. Agree? Yes, sir. So in that scenario, my dear children, what is our first requirement? Are you there with me, my dear children? Say yes or no. So it is very simple that we should monitor our all the controls all the time. Please read this monitoring control point very fast, very quickly. Done, my dear students? Yes, sir. Okay. Second last question for the day, people. Limitations of internal control. Okay. What are the limitations? What are the problems of people internal control? So, people, whenever the internal control is applied, now the first and foremost thing is additional cost. Anyway, the financial auditor is coming. He is going to verify entire books of accounts and everything at the year end. Yes, but still people are appointed internal auditor, and thereby people cost will be considered that it is going beyond to my expectation, beyond to the benefit it is giving to me. I am spending too much cost on internal control. That's the first drawback. Understood? Yes, sir. Secondly, most important, my dear chartered, whenever the internal controls are designed now, listen to me very carefully. Whenever the internal controls are designed now, they will check only the transactions which are of a usual in nature. So what do you mean by usual in nature? Those were regular in nature. Example, suppose I had given to Miss A check only purchase related transaction. Then she will check every time only purchase transaction. But suppose, my dear chartered, there are the 7 transactions, okay? 7 transactions in a year which were import of goods. Don't you think so that Miss A is required to check those transactions also? Yes, sir. But she's not checking. She's like, nobody tells me to check import. Sir told me only to check what purchase, then I'll check purchase. My question to you people, if anyone wants to conduct the fraud, then in which area I will conduct the fraud? Transaction which are of regular in nature or irregular in nature? Sir, irregular in nature. And here people, controls are not tend to detect or direct, sir, transaction of unusual nature. So unusual transactions, sir, are not checked only. So number one, sir, cost is extremely high. Number two, my dear chartered, sir, transactions of unusual nature is creating biggest haste. Third one, sir, there could be a possibility. There could be a possibility that senior and junior becomes too good friend. Now junior is doing the mistakes and senior is not considering that mistakes at all. That is called, people, possibility of circumventions of internal control. Understood? Yes, sir. Bypassing the rules and regulations, not following that strict rules and regulations. Number one, sir, cost. Number two, sir, transactions of unusual nature. Sir, number three, possibility of circumventions through collusion with employees. Number four, my dear student, that one could abuse his own responsibility. Example, senior manager does not want to follow any internal control. Then, sir, it's a risk now. Agree? 100%, sir. Further example, I want to give you one more thing. Suppose people, I am your senior, okay? Mr. A is your senior, okay? Let's take a very simple example. Mr. A is your senior. Yes, sir. Now, people, when he checked your books of accounts or when he checked your record, which is prepared by you, it is having tremendous error. You had made a lot of mistake, people. Will he throw you out from the immediately job? Yes or no? Yes, sir. But anyway, you had convinced him. Okay, bro, please, yeah, try to handle it, yeah. I'm your brother, like, okay, please. He said, okay. But there is one condition. Sir, what is that condition? He said, how much salary you are getting? I replied 30,000. You need to give 6,000 out of that to me. Then only I will not make your complaint. Now somebody is doing what? Sir, somebody is abusing the responsibilities. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And finally, people, even if you prepare the best books, completely error-free, okay, completely fraud-free, exact transactions and everything, still people tell me if manipulation is done by management, will you get the benefit of internal control? No, sir. We are designing internal control to get the accurate output, but if management only doing manipulation, sir, then such things cannot be traced. Am I very clear to all people? So, number one, cost. Number two, transactions of unusual nature. Number three, people, possibility of circumvention through collusion with employees. Number four, sir, could abuse that responsibility. And number five, sir, manipulation done by management. Am I very clear to all my dear students? Say yes, yeah, no. Yes, sir. Okay. Last question for the day, people. Started. Tomorrow we are finishing this chapter. Huh? Still refer. You need to refer the Companies Act provisions also in tomorrow's class. OMG, sir. Yes, my dear friend. Please continue. Question number 3333 people. A very small part of this topic I'm going to cover today, not the whole answer. Okay, sir. This is that you need to define the terms. Now remember people, if they are asking the defined terms now, then you can write it down in your own words also. But if they explain the provide definition provided under this section, then you need to write it down word to word only. Understood? Yes, sir. So two things, people, which we are going to refer. One is cybercrime, and second, the terms which we are using in cybercrime. Now, earlier people, it was a traditional theft. Yes, sir. I used to physically enter in your premises. Yes, sir. I used to people copy the data. Yes, sir. I used to steal the resources. Yes, sir. But now, sir, now as such, no things are needed, sir. Nowadays, there is only one thing which is working fantastically, and that's called, sir, hacking. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. Do I require to come to your place? No, sir. By sitting at my place, only people, can I hack your system? Yes, sir. Can I manipulate the records of your computer? Yes, sir. Can I, people, take away the confidential data from your computer? Yes, sir. Can I damage your system? Yes, sir. Sir, you can create a lot of things by sitting at your home, and this is the modern way of, sir, criminal activity called as hacking. Yes, yeah, no? Yes. Read the definition of hacking very fast, please. Rivals refers to people our enemies. Criminals and disgruntled employees means the people those who left the company with bad terms and conditions. Done people chartered. Yes, sir. Should we concentrate? People, these are the definitions are there. Some of the definitions like access, computer, computer network, data, information. That's five or six definitions, people. You need to do writing practice and you need to remember. I'll first explain you people one by one the very important concept which is right now, people. Okay? Yes, sir. That is a computer related offenses. Now, what do you mean by computer related offenses? Remember, you are having three questions in your IT syllabus which are matching with each other like anything. So, three questions matching with each other. Yes. First one, computer related offenses provided under UN manual. Okay, sir. Second, explain only computer related offenses. Yes, sir. And third one, explain the computer related offenses under section 43. Three questions are there, people. You need to thoroughly read these questions, okay? Yes, sir. Let's see, people, this question in a very simple way. Section 43 says very clearly, this is my laptop with me in front of me, yes or no? Yes, sir, your laptop is there in front of you. Without my permission, people, or without my manager, Mr. A, without his permission, people, if you do following activities, then you will be put behind the bar for conducting the criminal activities under section 43. Once again, I am repeating, people, without the permission of owner, yes, sir, or the person who is in charge, okay. And if you conduct the following activities, people, then you will be put behind the bar. Understood? Yes. Say this. Section 43 provides the penalty and compensation, people, for the damage of computer or computer system. Before going, people, in depth into the system, I want to teach you four most important words. First word is computer. Resume, people, in a very layman language. I'm teaching you, people, very layman language. Okay, CPU only. It's called as computer. Understood? Yes, sir. Only the processing capabilities and storage capability will be called as what? Computer. Computer with its all parts. Means scanner is there, printer is there, mouse is there, keyboard is there, monitor is there. It means sir, CPU with all family members will be called as people computer system. Column CPU, the computer, CPU along with my dear chartered, this one, family members, sir, computer system. Two or more computer people are connected with each other. Sir, computer network, understood? And in which, my dear chartered, we are storing our information or storing our software will be called as computer resources. Will be called as what, my dear chartered? Computer resources. So all together, four common things. Number one, my dear chartered, sir, it's computer, CPU only, computer with all peripheral devices, computer system, two systems connected with each other or more systems connected with each other, computer networks, and finally, sir, computer resources. Understood? Yes. Any doubt? No, sir. Say this. If any person without the permission of the owner or any other person who is in charge of a computer, computer system, computer network, or a computer resources, sir. Okay. If you do following activities. First one, you try to access or you secure the access to my computer. Means you tried the password and you actually, without my permission using my laptop, then people, it is punishable offense under section 43. If on my dear chartered accountant, you download, copy or extract any data or computer database or any information from my computer, then that is also punishable. I just kept my laptop over here, people. You download this some data by using my user ID and password, punishable offense. You copy some data or you extract some data, means delete it from my laptop and copy it in your laptop, people. Then you will be put behind the bar for committing criminal activity under section 43 of Information Technology Act of 2000. Understood? Yes, sir. Suppose, my dear chartered, if you are doing this doing all this activity, that is download, copy or extract through removable storage medium, that is through pen drive or external hard disk drive, then also punishment will remain the same. Okay, sir. Suppose people, if you are, okay, if you are trying to introduce computer viruses or computer contaminant, okay, in my system, then that is also punishable offense. You created virus and you had just sent it to me so that my whole system will damage to a great extent, people, and this is also punishable offense. Number one, access or access or secures the access. Yes, sir. Download copies or extract any data. Yes, sir. Introduce or causes to introduce computer contaminant. Yes, sir. Damages or caused to be damaged. Okay. Yes. Damages or caused to damage any computer system or computer network, data, computer database, or any other program, means software. So if anybody is deleting some files, people, so that the particular software will not run, particular data will not be made available. So he is trying to create what? The damage to the data. Then that person will also punished under section 43. Understood, my dear chartered? Yes, sir. You disrupt or causes disruption. Okay, it means physically creating the damage to the computer. So one who is disrupts or causes disruption to any computer system or computer network, then that person will also be punished under section 43. So number one, sir, access or secure the access. Yes, sir. Sir, number two, one who can download copies or extract any data. Yes, sir. Third, sir, anyone who is introducing or caused to introduce any computer or computer contaminant. Yes, sir. Number four, sir, anyone who is trying to introduce viruses. Yes, no? That is covered, sir. Fourth one, damages or cause people damage to computer system or computer database. Then, sir, disrupt or causes disruption to computer. Yes, no? Yes, sir. Suppose, my dear chartered, you had subscribed for Amazon Prime and Netflix. Agree? Yes, sir. But I hacked your account and right now I am enjoying that Netflix and Amazon Prime. Then that is called as people, the one who denies or causes denial of access. Means not allowing authorized person to use his own device. Example, suppose I got your laptop. Okay, I know your password. I just changed the password over there. so that you can't use that device. So that's called as denial of services. Understood? Yes, sir. Doing something by which, my dear charter, other person will not be able to do anything. Understood? Yes, sir. Next one, people, I'll keep pending this one. Next one, changes the services availed by a person to the account of another person by tampering with or manipulating people, any computer. It means what? Sir, tampering the password or something. Actually, your neighbor has purchased the services, my dear chartered, of internet. That is Wi-Fi facility he took. You change the password of their Wi-Fi device only. Understood? Yes, sir. Then people, suppose if you destroy, delete or alters any information, people, which is residing in a computer. My computer was there in front of you. Yes, sir. Had you seen the movie Three Idiots? Yes, sir. In Three Idiot, people, if you refer that somewhat the last, okay, at the last minute, speech was completely changed. Yes, sir. It was giving the some wonderful speech. Yes, sir. Leads to totally destruction. Yes, sir. The reason is what? The reason is very simple. Somebody has deleted, somebody has destroyed, or someone, sir, has altered the data from the computer. Yes, yeah, no? Yes, sir. And last but not the least, my dear student, anyone steals, conceal, means hide, steals, conceals, or destroys, or alter or cause any person. Cause any person means helping any person. Helping any person to steal, conceal, and destroy, or alter computer source code. Computer source code refers to people programming coding. If you destroy or delete anyone's program coding, people, because that person is a software developer and he was developing the software, you just introduced the virus or you had done something by which you can delete his entire coding, people, then that is also punishable offense. Understood? Yes, sir. One of the most important thing, people, which I would like to ask to my dear chartered, okay? Sir, please ask. Chartered, I am certified ethical hacker from a US. Okay? Yes. When I am a certified ethical hacker, don't you think so that I need to teach you how to do hacking and all? Yes, sir. How do people track anyone's password, anyone's identity, anyone's geographical location, other people's mobile chats and everything? Yes, sir. You need to teach all these things to us. Yes, sir. No, chartered. Please say yes, sir. But I will never do that. You know why? Ask why. Because people, this is subsection G. Okay. Section 43, subsection G, which clearly says that people, if providing any assistance, if I'm helping someone, okay, to any person to facilitate access to a computer system, or computer network in contravention of the provision of this act, rules, regulation made thereunder, then that is also, people, punishable offense under section 43. So if my dear charters are knowing people the entire system very well, it's really good. They know how to manage the system, they know how to do hacking and all. Yes, but if, my dear charters, you are helping someone to do all these fraudulent activities, to do all those activities by which the criminal activities can be proceeded, you would like to do all those activities by which people you will be able to, get the some benefit for someone. Okay, then definitely, people, if that someone is got punished because of doing illegal activities, then you will be also punished in the same manner. Understood, my dear charters? Cleared? Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This computer source code, damage, computer virus, computer database, and computer contaminant. These 5 words you just need to read. Read, I'm saying. Okay? Not to ratify. Yes. Agree, my dear charters? Any doubt, any queries, any confusion to any one of my dear charters? Not at all. Okay. So, my dear charters, today I tried my level best to explain you the concept with the best possible manner. I also tried, my dear charters, to give you the practical example wherever it was possible, so that my student will get the ample of practical knowledge before they enter into the examination hall. Am I very clear to all my dear charters? Thank you so much, people. That's all for today. We are meeting tomorrow and we are going to finish chapter number 1 and we'll start with the chapter number 3, one of the largest science chapter people from the module. Till that time, thank you, bye-bye, take care. Your professor Jigar Rishi takes the permission from you saying bye-bye, my dear student.